I encourage everyone to take a trip by themselves, especially or specifically a road trip, because I feel like I did a lot of thinking, a lot and a ton of thinking that either I was suppressing or repressing or whatever the right term or the word for that is. But I guess I didn't think about or wanted to talk about out loud, or maybe like it was a thought of some form but had never been verbalized, because there was a few things that I feel like I walked away from after that trip that just gave me a lot of clarity in terms of how my life is shaped right now. For example, may have talked about it earlier, right? But the fear of how people may look at me when they see me trying, if they see me trying, or they consider me trying, which to me is just me being me, right? I finally said, fuck it. I feel like when I thought about it out loud, I'm like, man, that sounds silly. So I said, fuck it. I let everything go. Now, I also started thinking about, why do some days I feel motivated? Why do some days I do not? Like, how do I make my life better on a daily basis? How do I not depend on motivation, because that comes and goes, but develop something to look forward to? And motivation is like you just feeling amped for no reason. Oh yeah, I'm going to go do this, versus I'm excited about that. Let's go. Which technically, I guess could be motivation. I don't know, right? It depends how you see it. I see it internally. I see it differently. The hack I thought about, right, for me was looking forward to something almost sparks motivation. Maybe that's a better way to frame it. Because how I see it is that always having a little Twinkie out, right, and finding the blessings in your life and the good things in your life. It forces you to see the good stuff. Two, you can lean on that good stuff to carry you through the bad times, right? Because good times and bad times come and you can't choose when. Also, sitting down for 36 hours, driving and stopping and sleeping and eating, and like it just forces you to kind of come to peace with a lot of shit, right? Like at some point you run, I'm not saying you run out of music and podcasts to listen to, but you kind of do. Like you just don't want to listen to a podcast anymore, or you don't want to listen to music anymore. So you're just forced to drive in silence, and you have nothing to do but think. When you do that, you naturally, negative shit starts passing through your head, and it forces you to deal with it. And I feel like that was really good for me. You know, like I came to peace with a lot of things that going on in my life. I actually became very grateful for a lot of things that happened in my life. The very fact that I was taking a trip and how flexible everything was around me. And even though I had to deal with negative shit, it was a blessing to deal with the negative shit because I was allowed to. I could, right? I've been thinking this whole, in this mantra of life happens for me, not to me kind of thing. And everything that happened, right, I challenged myself to not react negatively or